Welcome everybody to another episode in my favorite mods series. Today we'll be discussing pull behind implements. So we're going to start off with plows. There's a lot of plows that are modded. Base game ones like these I can't stand. They have very narrow working width and they're just a pain to work with. So the first one we'll talk about today is the MT series by Black Sheep Modding. You got a 6-meter version, a 9-meter version, and a 12-meter version. And that folds up right there at the 3-point, so it's easy to transport. Your 6-meter version says it requires 260 horsepower. Your 9 says 320, and your 12 says 340. I say it says that because one thing with these, if you hook your 3-point up to the back and pull it backwards, it will still plow, but it doesn't require the horsepower. I don't know why it works, it just does. And then you can change your main color. So, and then you can change your design color, which I think is just the tines. Yeah. But it's a good cheap plow. For starting off early in the game, you're looking at 1,800 for the smallest one. 20, yeah, 20,000 for a 9-meter and 22,000 for a 12-meter. I really love this plow. I've used it a lot. What more can I say? Black Sheep Modding did good. And then you have the Lizard SP10M, which both of these are cross-platform. This one got a standard function, or you can add it into add a mulching function. I've honestly never used that mulching function on this, but this is a good plow also. It's 10 meters, well, 10.5 meters long. It takes 320 horsepower, and it's also compact too. So you can change your main color and then your design color, which is your tines. Your attacher doesn't really change. So let's go ahead and, whoops, before we do that, let me, yeah, we need to do that. Go ahead and buy one of these. And then there's also a Unreal one, which I don't remember if I said it, but if I didn't, Ridiculous Dominic is the modder for this. So let's check out this Unreal one. So you got functions as standard and mulcher. And then you got your color designs. I don't know what the difference is, honestly. 320 horsepower. 10.5 meters, 24. Oh, okay. This one operates at 24 miles per hour instead of the 9 that this one does. So let's go ahead and grab a tractor. It don't matter which one. One thing I like about this plow is that you come up to it and hook up, and it folds down so small. So if you're playing on a European map where, you know, the roads are pretty tight, this one can do you pretty good. And then let's go ahead and grab us one of those 9MT or 12MTs. So y'all can see how that looks folded. And like I said, you can hook up to this either way. Do it backwards like this, it does lower your horsepower requirements. So as you can see, it does look pretty tall, but I don't think there's collision on it. So there's that. Oops. Let me try that backwards. Yeah, you can see there's no collision on it when it's folded. So it'll go into any shed you have. Alright, and then we'll go look at some seeders. And we won't, because that's right, I don't use modded seeders. I always use this one. But the planter, this Kinze multi-fruit planter, which is for all platforms, you got two versions of it. You got the unrealistic multi-fruit and then the regular multi-fruit planter. The only difference is these two is this one will do potatoes, poplars, rice, and sugarcane. And you could adjust the width. This one is an 18-meter width. You got design 1, design 2, design 3. You got a triangle yes or no in the back there. Beacon lights, you got several different ones you could choose from. Your brands, you branded whatever you want. Lizard, Case IH, Challenger, Klaus, Dulsfar, Fendt, JCB, John Deere, Kubota, Massey, McCormick, New Holland, Steyr, Valtra, Versatile, or none. You can add a rear hitch to this, which is handy for putting a roller behind it. Your capacities, you got standard, which is 75,000 of seed and liquid fertilizer. You got, 7,500, not 75,000. You got 7,500 seed only. You got 50,000 seed, 25,000 liquid fertilizer. Or you got unrealistic seeds only, which is 100,000 liters of seeds. Then you got 150,000 liters of seed and 75,000 liters of solid fertilizer. Your main color is that. Your tank color is that. Your design color is that. Your step color, well, you can see the steps right there. I always go with the same color as my main color. Design color. Let's pick a different color because that's kind of hard to. Okay, that's your wheels. This design color is going to be small little doodads on top. Inner rim color, outer rim color, and your tank cover colors. All also self-explanatory. And then you got a license plate option. I do like this one. And then the unrealistic one, you got a standard working width of 18.2. Then you can bump it up to 25 meters and 30 meters, 40 meters, 50 meters at a 30 mile per hour working speed. You can add crop guides to it, free for the standard ones, and then you can make them different colors. And everything else is the same. This one has a working speed of 15 miles per hour, while the real Kinze only works at 11. So Chris Esmeraldas did a good job on this one. And then we'll go, I don't want to cover fertilizer spreaders, that's going to be covered in a whole package. And then we have harvesters. I have a couple modded harvesters in here, but there's not too many that I use. I like this one, the Axial Flow 9250. You got Trelleborg, Michelin, Continentals, Midas, BKT, Vredestein, and back to trailer board. You got Twin Wheels 2, Standard, Wide, Crawler Tracks, and back to Twin Wheels. Twin Wheels 2, Standard, Wide, Crawler Tracks, and so on and so on. You got your window tinting, 0%, 25, 50, 75, and 100. Capacity, 14,000 or 100,000. Now, I will tell you, I have used this with the 100,000 liter capacity. It holds a lot. It takes forever to unload 100,000 liters out of this thing. And then you got your main color, your design color, your seat color, and your rear view mirror color. I'll use that one. And then your rim colors, of course. And there is no license plate option for this. Like I said, I do like this one, but it does take forever to unload if you're doing the 100,000 liter capacity. And I guess we'll go ahead and talk about the TARDIS. This is by Omatana. It's a nice little harvester. It's a reskin of the Massey Ferguson 8570. But you could go with a 250 horsepower engine or a 400 horsepower engine. Got trailer board, Continental, Vredestein, and that's it. No options for different tires. Your capacities, you got a normal capacity of 8,000 liters, a medium capacity of 80,000, and an extra large capacity of 200,000. And this unloads pretty quickly. You got your main color, and you got your rim color. Now it's slow going down the road. He only does 15 going down the road, but it's not as bad as you think, because if you go here to your combinations, if you go with the fast grain header, it's 6 meters, but it will harvest at 15 miles per hour. And then you have your main color and your design color. Like I said, 6 meters at 15 miles per hour. So even if you got 12, well, I don't know if they make a 12-meter header, but just say they did. At 6 miles per hour, you'll still harvest faster with this one than a bigger header. And you also have a corn header that'll do 15 miles per hour at 6 meters. Of course, you also have a standard one that does 6 miles per hour in both of those. And you also have a poplar header on this that does 9 miles per hour. So you don't have to use a forage harvester or a bio baler. Omatana did a good job on this. Give her props. Huh. I didn't realize I had this one. Of Case Axial Flow by Matt66, which, did I say who made that one? No, I didn't. This one, the Axial Flow 9250 is by Hispano. The 2100 is by Matt66. You got a 180 horsepower engine with an extension. So 63 or 6,350 liters or 10,000 liters. You got trailer board, Michelin, Midas, Continentals, BKT, Vredestein, and back to trailer board. You change the brand, but not the, well, yeah, you can, never mind. You got standard, wide, and that's it. Design EU or US, so little crossbars there, and then the, I guess, cage keep you from getting by the swath thing. You can add a trailer hitch or no trailer hitch. Pipe, standard or long. You can't change colors on it. Which, that's not actually too bad. I didn't know I had this one. I might have to try it. And to conclude this video, we'll go with our windrow category. These are for tractor tractor swathing. And they're by BB Mods. You got a regular one, which is standard working width of 7.6 or 10.7. You could do your decals, lizard, lizard farming, or lizard alternate, back to lizard. Width markers, you got the design color. Whoops, let me back out. Design color, accent color, or warning stripe. Oh, you also have a 13.7 meter Unreal. I like doing this. Tractor swathing. It's fun. You also have the 1380, which standard is a 13.8 meters. Then you go Unreal to 18.2, 22.8. You got the same stickers. Your marker widths are the same. Your main color is going to be that. Your design color is going to be on the ends there. And then your accent color is going to be your spool there. Now, I do love this mod, the tractor swathing mod, but you do have to go in and get a factory too, which I can show that to y'all real quick. Let's see here, factories. Because it'll drop a swath down, then you got to come back through with a forage wagon to pick up the swath. And then you'll put in one of these three fillings right here, which separate your straw from your grain, which you could do wheat, barley, canola, oats, and soybean. And it gives you about a 30% yield boost in both the grain and the straw you get from it. But I would recommend, if you never tried it and you don't want to buy the MacDon DLC, this works very well. It actually gives you more of a bonus. It costs a little more because you got to buy the factory and production costs and all that jazz, but I'd recommend it. But if not, there is also, I'm not going to go into much detail about it right now because I'm going to do that for another video, but the Titan swathing header, it'll swath, doesn't leave the swath down, but it separates the grain in your harvester, and you do get a bonus from it. But like I said, I'm going to be talking about all the Titan and Colossus stuff in another video. So I hope you enjoyed this video of some of my favorite mods. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss another episode. And please feel free to comment or share this video. Thank you for watching from Deep South Gaming.